All right, ladies and gentlemen, this your boy Avius, and I'm back with the spiritual, back with knowledge, back with I was looking more for something like the eighth wonder of the world, but back with something that you will never, ever run into on the other channels. Because, ladies and gentlemen, these people, they don't know. They can't see. But me being AVSC, your spiritual advisor, I am the oracle that's here to shine the light on all that happens in this worldly realm that we live in. And it's all with a lot of spiritual principalities, which is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Demonic powers against good powers, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the reason why things happen in our everyday life that a lot of times we feel like is unexplained. They really all have an answer, ladies and gentlemen. All of your questions have an answer. There's always a reason why something occurred. I'm here to tell you the reason why these things occur. What we're going to jump into first, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like a lifetime that I've been away from you guys. I've been working on my new job. Things have been great. My finances have been increasing slowly but surely. And everything's going in a good direction, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys know how it is when you first have a job. When you first start a job, you have to meet new people. You don't know how they're going to be. Some people are going to like you. Some people are not. And I'm the type of person, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to tell you guys something. This is the key to life. If you can't beat them, ladies and gentlemen, join them. Go with the flow. And that's exactly what I do everywhere I go. Okay, I'm going with the current, whatever. You're going to bump into a person that like it. You're going to bump into a person that don't like it. But you just do your job and keep it moving. But what we're going to talk about specifically in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put you guys down for right now because I'm washing my dishes. But you guys are going to hear what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, because it was 2 things that I wanted to go over. Now, the first one was, ladies and gentlemen, first off, we need to stop worrying about what people have to say and think about us. Okay? Right? First off, you know why? Because every time somebody says something about you and you get really pressed and bothered about it, whether they're talking about your physical appearances, whether they're critiquing the way you go about things in life, whatever the case, whatever they're doing to offend you. What you never stop to realize is, who in the hell is it coming from? Okay? That's just like me, for example. Last night I was on Bigo, right? Yes, Bigo has become my little thing when I'm bored. But Bigo even get boring. And as I'm on Bigo, I go into this chat room, and the host in this room says, "Who the hell is that? Who is that?" I guess he just wanted to talk, just to talk. So y'all know I came up looking all fine and sexy and stuff. So then he was saying things before I even came up. He was like this and that and that. Then he's like, he looked like a roach. Let me tell you something. This is the first thing that I did. The first thing that I did was, and I got to grab the phone to show you guys my facial expression. I said, I look like a roach? Didn't even have to respond back. Just did the eye rolling to make a person look stupid as hell. I was like, I look like a roach? Like, okay. A lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, you don't even have to say anything to anybody. So then one of his other guests in the room was like, what? Like, you need to stop being mean to people that's coming up in here. See, normally they were with the program. I could tell they was with it because when I first came in and I wasn't cammed up, it was all this talking from all of them. But then when I came up, it was silence. And then the host went to talking. He wanted to continue on with saying this and saying that. But he was left by himself because everybody else in the room realized that that's not the truth. So one thing led to another. All of a sudden, he kind of sort of like, buckle down and then initiate the friendly conversation and shit like that. But the fact of the matter was, when I seen him, because his camera was going off and on and and finally there was a still image. You know how cameras are freezing because of special effects, like they have, but he had the freezing special effect off and on, but eventually the camera froze for real, and it stuck on his mug. And I was looking like, I look like a roach. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, he knew that there were so many things that I could have said about him. So the lips went. But what I'm trying to say is you have to learn to, when somebody critique you or say something about you, you have to look at what you're battling up against. What the hell do you look like? What the hell do you dress like? What the hell? Because when it's someone that I see that is not like drop dead gorgeous like a model that critique me and said something about me, all that shit go out the window. Bitch, you can't tell me nothing because you ugly as hell. Okay? Bitch, you can't tell me nothing because the business that you running is really fucked up. You can't tell me nothing about fixing up my house. Look at yours. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to learn to apply this to our lives. Because a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, we will listen to criticism that's coming from someone that's beneath us. We do it all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to push past this, okay? There was something else that I wanted to touch up on. That was the first thing. We're going to go into the second thing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I was doing a little chore this morning, and all of a sudden it came to my mind. Thank you so much, God. I love you so much, because without God, I wouldn't be able to think, be wise as I am, really be able to understand how people operate. Let me rinse my dishes as I'm doing this. I don't want the suds to dry on me. But I thought about the times in my life, me being the black sheep and all, when I had my family help me with small things. Maybe it was I didn't get paid. Back when I was younger, I didn't get paid until every 2 weeks, and I didn't know how to really save my money as much. And when I was getting paid, I wasn't getting paid that much because I would use my money and it would go straight to my bills. And this is back when pay was not the way it is now. Now you can get broke off. It wasn't like that. I was getting $11 an hour, and times would be tough. So I'll never forget, I would ask my mother for a little gas if she had something to spare. Now, mind you, what I would ask for would never be much. $5 here, $5 there. And that was nothing compared to the way I always would go pick up my little sister when she was in elementary school, and pick up my niece and always take them to my apartment and make sure I got food up in there to cook for them, because I just morally was a good son, a good nephew, a good uncle, a good this, a good that. And when these things were done, why in the hell would my family make it seem like, oh, you should be grateful. Be grateful I did this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to be aware of family members that do this. When they do the least little thing for you, you should be grateful. Be glad. They don't tell you that right off the bat, but that's really what they mean. And be glad that I watch her give me the money. Here you go. But what is $10? compared to all this unnecessary spending that you're going to do on clothes, all this unnecessary spending you're going to do on going out to restaurants and eating, all this unnecessary spending that you're going to do. And all I'm doing is asking you for $10 to last me. I'm going to try to stretch that so it can last me for a week. Child, ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing. When I tell you the narc parents are a motherfucker, they are a motherfucker. But see, the thing about it is, I have separated myself 100% completely away from them. See, I've gotten to the point. See, they tried to take the car from me, ladies and gentlemen. The narc sibling that I had tried to get the car taken from me. But what she didn't understand was God had something for me. Now I have a job closer to my apartment I can walk to. Even when I had this job closer to my apartment that I could walk to, I still was afraid because, you know, you still got to go through training. You still got to go through orientation. You don't know what spirit you're coming up against. You don't know what's going on when you start a new job. But I was able to make it over, ladies and gentlemen. And the people that I work with grew to kind of like me a little bit. Some of them, I'm pretty sure some don't, but I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, I'm there to do what? Be focused, take care of people, and run up a bag. What kills me is, ladies and gentlemen, people will try to make your road, your journey so hard. And God always have something, ladies and gentlemen. He always works something out, ladies and gentlemen, especially when you're a chosen one. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand? Do you guys hear where I'm coming from right now? Because I'm talking to you guys and I'm getting goosebumps. So I know this word got to be coming straight from God. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be so many times that your family members have helped you with the bare minimum. This happens a lot in narcissistic families. Do not be fooled. You will be raised into thinking that, well, I should be so grateful that they did this for me, because they try to make it seem like, be glad that I put in any little effort to fix you a dinner. Be glad that I put in any little effort to give you lunch money. Be glad that I put in the effort. First off, they should be doing this anyway, ladies and gentlemen. They should be doing this anyway. Your family members, ladies and gentlemen, when it come down to you need them for something so small, and it's like you can sense it through their body language and their mannerisms when they give it to you. The way they, here you go. All right. Really? Over $5? But I'm going above and beyond for you. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because they're trying to get you to be they're trying to morph you into, condition you into believing that, and don't you ask for nothing, because if you ask for something, that's too much. But you already put in way more work than they is. You already got their back way more than they do you. But you ask for something so little, and the narcissists act like, oh, it just took so much. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? You know why they act like that when they have to help you with something, when they give you something? Because they know that these things that they do for you could possibly bring you happiness, and they do not want to see you happy. See, they know it didn't cost nothing for them to go pick up their grandkids and spend some time with them. They know it didn't cost nothing for them to help you out or loan you a little money because your rent was due, and it's like they knew that they were going to get it back. They knew that it didn't cost them nothing, ladies and gentlemen, to help you out. They knew that. But they always hate to do it because these motherfuckers don't want to see you happy. They simply don't want to do it because they don't want to see that, ooh, this could possibly bring a smile, put a smile on your face. I remember when I needed to get my car fixed, ladies and gentlemen, okay? There was my old car, and this was like a year and a half ago. And I had my car in the shop, and I only needed $50. I think it was like $400 to get my car fixed. And I only needed $50. And this time, I'll never forget, I was out to eat with the narc parent. And I'll never forget, I was like, the mechanics was talking about if there was something that they were going to replace for me. And if I wanted to replace both of them, it would have been like maybe like 150, right? That I would have needed from whoever was going to help me out. But I had like 4 or whatever. You know, my times was just rough. So next thing you know, then they were like, okay, well, if you can't replace this part, could you just could you just put like half on it or whatever? This was the narc parent talking to them on the phone, like so irate. Because when I first mentioned 150, the pressure, to know that pressure would have been on them to help me out with $150, they were like, just give me the phone, just give me the phone. So as soon as I get them the phone, they're talking to the mechanic and was like, okay, well, all that you have done, how much is that going to be? So they were like, here, just get the just get the phone, as if like they don't even want to like have anything really to do with the whole situation, ladies and gentlemen. She tried to make it seem like the mechanic was like making her so aggravated and this and that, but the mechanic was just speaking the truth on what they were getting ready to fix needed to be done. So all of a sudden she's here, just get the phone, and we're out eating, and she's back to eating and drinking it. So I was like, finally, we came to a resolution, and it was going to be like $50 that I needed. Do you know it damn near, now mind you, I was going to pay the narc parent back. Do you know it damn near killed them to do that? It damn near killed it, because they knew it would bring happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, the narcissists are always trying to snatch back things that's going to make you happy. But you know what? Let me tell you something. They done did a little bit too much snatching, because they done snatched so goddamn much that now I am 100% independent and I don't need them for anything. See, I had always had my own place. Always. But the thing about it was my transportation was just rocky, because I had got into like a car accident like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it's like when I got into that car accident, it was kind of shaky on me getting a car, because, you know, I worked for like an agency and we was getting paid every day, but I had not saved up. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of caught me off guard, and there was a family member that helped me out. But to just snatch the car back from me, you see what I'm saying? People, ladies and gentlemen, because what it was people be sitting home thinking about how much fun you're having. People be sitting home thinking about, oh, you're probably out doing this and you're probably out doing that. And they just don't want to see you happy. But God got something, ladies and gentlemen. And the thing about it is, like, now I ultimately don't need them for anything. Okay? And I feel so fucking great. Today I am off for a whole entire week. And before I even go back to work, that cash get ready to drop into my account. Cha-ching. And you know what? It's so much cash that I could possibly go just get a car. But you know what? I'm just gonna chill, be laid back. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Thanking God for everything and continuously doing my job. Now I know man, won't he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Do y'all hear me on here today? Won't he do it? People be trying so hard to plot your downfall, ladies and gentlemen. They be trying so hard to dig a hole for you, ladies and gentlemen. But my thing about it is, if you're going to dig a hole for me, you need to dig a hole for you too. Who in the hell are you to put me 6 feet under in the ground, but your ass ain't coming along? No, we both going to get up in this motherfucker. But the thing about it is, my creator's going to make sure that I surface again. But you gonna drown, ladies and gentlemen, because see, not you guys, but I'm talking about the toxic people in the world, because that karma's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna continue to carry on, but I will see you guys in more videos, okay? And you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.